let's start the day off with this one, okay? Andrew Tate on being banned on Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff. I think I believe it's not really a problem. I saw the Abba and Preach video that says that's like he doesn't really even have a lot of social media. He's kind of like just posted on other social media sites. It's like, unless you want to ban the word Andrew Tate, I'm sure they're gonna use other shit. And again, it's similar to like what Abba and Preach said. Andrew Tate is just a symptom of the problem. Banning him is not really going to solve the problem. He's just the next thing. It's like he's the new Alex Jones. He's the new RSD. It's not going away. Okay, there's a big problem overall for men in today's day and age to find themselves. And not saying I agree with everything Andrew Tate says, but at least it gives confused men some direction. Is it a bit misogynistic? And yeah, sure, whatever. But it's better than the alternative of just shut up and listen to everyone else if you're a man, which is also not a very good thing. Anyways, let's see.
Wouldn't let me. I have good people on the case. I trust due process with Instagram. I'm actually quite understanding of their position. I do understand it very, very well. I'm not angry at them in any regard. It's not a big loss for me. It's not something I use too often. But I do understand their position because we're actually living in a world now where it's kind of strange. This is an unprecedented period of human history. No. And we have internet sensationalism, global sensationalism on a scale which has never happened before. And also we have the ability to edit things so quickly, right? So you can say something on a stream and they can remove all context, or you can say something and they can change the tone of your voice.
I don't know if it's the lighting or maybe it's his tan, but it looks like he's his skin color on his face is extremely different from the skin color of his like everything else. I would say even like here the chest and face are like way more white, and this is like a lot more tan. And it looks like he's wearing a suit or something. He's wearing like something like a bald hat or whatever. What he's saying is true though. We are editing shit too fast. It's like you can say something and then you can edit it so fast to mean something completely the opposite. So we are living in that kind of time, which it is what it is.
Voice, or you can say
it's already happened to me many times. Yes.
Exactly. And then what they can do is they can throw that in front of a hate mob, and then internet sensationalism can take control, and people can start to believe in narratives which are false, and then people have to take some kind of action.
Like people are like looking at a video out of the context or whatever. Someone can put on and act like, for example, if people think that what's his name, Dave Chappelle. If people think that Dave Chappelle is is transphobic because they saw that some people were reacting to something he said that somewhat taken out of context from his show, or that they watched only a part of his show without realizing what he was actually talking about, and they say he's transphobic, he hates trans. It's like, bro, that's completely not the case. He lost a friend that was trans. Like,
against that. So I understand all these things. I understand that with great power and great influence comes great responsibility.
Okay, Spider-Man.
And I'm very understanding of the situation. I think that I'm a strongly religious man. I believe that God will prevail, the truth will prevail.
Right.
The one thing that's a little bit annoying, I mean, because a lot of people have been insulting me for a long time on all platforms, and
that's how it is, though. But like, if you put yourself out there, people will go insult you. Like, that's just how it is. I mean, Jackie, you saw, right? As soon as like I had that video, and one of the comments was like, "I'm not even gonna watch this because of the views and like ratios," and I was like, okay, like why are you even saying this then? Like, what was the point aside from like trying to insult me, right? It's just like, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, like you're online, people are gonna insult you, and it is what it is. Like, who cares?
It's fine. It really doesn't bother me because I'm an extremely strong person. I know that some people would be very, very uncomfortable in my position. Not many people can sleep at night with the kind of death threats I've been getting, but for me, it's been fine, right?
You're getting death threats?
Oh yeah, I get to, and this.
Bro, of course he's getting death threats. Come on. Like, he humiliated trans people. He humiliated LGBT, humiliated weak men, like beta men, whatever you would consider beta men. He humiliated them online. Obviously, they knew what they were putting themselves into, but like fans of those people will obviously send him death threats. It's not like he's making friends online. He's making way more enemies online than friends. But it is what it is. You know, it's like.
This is the thing that's crazy, right? So I would get 10 to 20,000 death threats a day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, makes
via
sense.
Instagram.
Via Instagram.
And they would take no action.
Via.
Them. However, they've now decided
Is
I'm
it
in danger.
via
Even
or
the people
via?
who were supporting me, I was saying, crazy, yeah. I was saying, look, if you're going to support me in public, if you're going to discuss things in comments, please do it respectfully, because hate on hate, it ain't going to
I
get
have a question.
right?
The guys saying in the DMs that are going to kill you. Be honest. If they saw you in person, you think they'd keep that same energy?
Oh fuck no.
I know, of course not. You know, but
like,
it's still...
everyone knows the keyboard heroes. Like fucking, you play League of Legends, and like, let's be real. You get death threats, you get people telling to kill yourself, you get people saying, it's like, if I saw you on the street, I'll beat you up, and I was one of them. At some point, I was one of them. But let's be real, bro. They see you on the street, they like walk the other way. They'll go to like the fucking other side of the road. Like, let's be real. Fucking keyboard heroes. Maybe there are some actual crazy people out there who would actually get into a fight over League of Legends, but like...
It's just about the fact that, you know, there's a lot of hate around on the internet, and I don't believe that hate versus hate is going to win.
So
Yeah.
Andrew, what I've learned on the internet now is a new generation of internet. The internet is different now, and whatever you say that is hateful gets more likes, more clicks.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it gets more attention. Because listen, you probably get thousands of comments.
I don't know. I think like that was the case always. It's just that it wasn't as common. I mean, look at all there was the German kid, the angry German kid who went fucking viral because of his like angry German gamer. Let's see, angry German kid gamer. This guy, angry German kid, 14 years ago. Dude, tell me this did not go viral and sub properly. And you know, negativity. Yeah. It's fucking noises, man. Holy shit, it's loud. But you know, this is negative, right? This is like hate, this is anger. Like, this shit gets the views. I mean, let's be real, right? It's even look at highlights. It's like, what would get more views? XQC having a normal conversation with Andrew Tate, or XQC losing his shit, starting to do a weird dance, trying to explain himself. Obviously, the clip where XQC is losing his shit, right? It's funny. I wouldn't say it's out of character, but it's like, it's funny. It's not normal. So yeah, of course,
Comments that
you're
are
gonna get
showing
more
love and
views.
appraisal, right? But the ones that stick out the most are the hate ones. The ones that are like, he's really saying that shit. So
Of course.
that's how they do it. They do it because they want the clicks, they want the attention, they want the likes. That's really why they do it.
Yeah, but I don't think it's different. I think it's been always the case. Yeah, and not only that, it's like, even if you don't get the likes, you would get somebody mad enough to write something. Happy people don't really write comments. The reason forums are usually extremely negative is because happy people are not going to go out of their way and write like a positive review on the forums. Like, hey guys, I really like Final Fantasy. Yes, everyone likes Final Fantasy. That's why they fucking play it, okay? It's the one who's going to go to the forum and be like, yo, you removed this ability from Samurai. I'm not happy. Screw you, devs. Right? I'm not saying that's the case. I don't care about that ability. But it's those people who will go to the forum, and the people who agree with them will comment because they're also angry. And the people who would be on the forum just because they're just reading drama will start arguing with them because it's something they care about. But usually you would start it from negativity. Like,
and it's really interesting about how it's going to shape the world, right? Because, like I said, with great power comes great responsibility. Now I have millions and millions of people who are my fans, and I was literally teaching them and telling them on Instagram 3 days ago, if you want to defend me, then stick up for me in a respectful way. Even if they're insulting me or threatening my life, do it in a respectful way, because just arguing back and forth in a bitter, immature, hate-on-hate way isn't going to work. Show that if you're a fan of Andrew Tate, you're a respectful person. And I was trying to teach respect to all these millions of young men. And now, who knows where they're going to go, right? And you're right. It's kind of crazy where the internet has all these black holes of pure degeneracy or hatred because that's what gets the most views, and it's a shame.
It does. It does.
It does, which is why I try to, like, unless I'm like fucking furious about something, I try not to like post shit. If people say like something dumb, I'm like, at this point, the way I see it, it's like, okay, you know those Instagram posts of like chicks posting, it's like, why does he keep asking me to put in the laundry for him? And then it's like, it's a super like provocative post, whatever, and you're like, I don't even want to comment. Yeah, you know why? I don't want to comment like nice ass. I just want to next, you know, it's like, it's getting to the point where you're like, bro, like just fuck off. Like it's overdone. It's like no one cares. Like maybe if you're like a 16-year-old, it's like, oh my god, look at that ass. Right? But it's like at this point it's like stop. Same with like you see these you go on Twitter, you'll see a bunch of like these clickbaity shit, mainly from like people like Hassan and whatever, and like you see the like it's just triggering, right? A triggering post, and you know it's for clicks, right? You know it's like they're trying to piss people off. Amaranth did that a lot. Alinity did that a lot. People who used Alinity's clips did that a lot, right? It's just a click farm, and I feel like people should realize by now the internet, in my opinion, should be changing to realize what is a clickbait, what is a click farm, and just not go there. So for example, whenever I see this, let's see. This is the guy, right? Videos. Okay, this legit happened. It's like, no, that probably didn't. I'm genuinely surprised. This cannot be real. We've been blessed. Tower of Fantasy is dying. Right, all these things are just like, you know, it's clickbait, but they're also like videos by him that are like extremely clickbaity, which is fine. I get it, but that's also the reason I just don't click on them. Or if I click on them, I click and just do dislike and just leave. Yeah, and honestly, dude, good for him. It works. He's getting a decent amount of views. Obviously, I believe the ratio is low, like 360k subs to 23k views. But fuck it, whatever. He's doing what he can. He's farming it out. He's trying shit. Good for him. I'm not hating on the guy, but for me, when I see it, I just really don't want to click. When I see like something like super clickbaity, I just don't want to click it. And honestly, Bettler, for example, used to have a lot of these. I did notice lately, maybe he has 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10 videos that he does like a clickbaity thing. Like the caption is clickbaity, the title is clickbaity and stuff like that. And it's like, yes, it is what it is. Even me, but by the way, some of my titles I would say are clickbaity, but they're not deceptively clickbaity. It's like, I can't believe Tower of Fantasy is doing this because of me, and it's like, bro, they're not doing it because of you, okay? It's like, and it's like, what is this? You know, it's like, there's no information in the title at all, and it's like, you're gonna be there, like, it's dumb, you know? It's like, it has nothing to do with you. It's like, whatever, right? Let's see. Like, for example, okay, here, Demi Lovato still looking for her marbles, okay? Clearly talks about Demi Lovato. I still think she's crazy, but it's clickbaity because it's like, you know, it's like, it's very offensive, right? It is what it is, right? That's how it is. And it's like, it might get you interested, right? I don't know if it will, but like, that's as clickbaity as I want to get. It's like, I still want to talk about the subject. I still want to know people to understand what the video is about before I make the video. Right? If that makes sense. Or like before they watch the video, sorry. It is what it is. Let's see, what's this? By the way, X3X. Oh yeah.
It's because he's bringing back the strong masculinity.
That is not him. Okay.
Most girls
okay.
hate Andrew Tate.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah.
Okay, dude. That is
strong masculinity.
Nah. They're doing him dirty with this one. Guys, they are doing him dirty with this one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, right? Like, it's stuff like this that's like, you know, this is what would get views. It's like people laughing about stuff like this, right? So yeah, I think the internet is moving away from that. I feel like a lot less people are getting clickbaited because they know what clickbaits are at this point. But we'll see. I don't know. I personally don't like clickbaits. It also like... So I just watched an Elden Ring video, for example. It's like new glitches, and then it's like how to make 320k souls in 30 seconds, and you click, and then it's like it wasn't even there. It was like at the end of it, it's like this is how you do it, but he doesn't actually show the way, and he's like, check my other video that actually shows how to do it. It's like, bro, so why'd you even put in the title? Right? Like shit like that, it's like an instant me not watching your videos ever again. Right? It's like I just wasted my fucking time on a video that said it's gonna show me something and it didn't show it. It just referred me to another video. Like, bro, I get it, you're grinding, but honestly, fuck you. And that's all I have about this subject. Peace.